Okay, so we're fresh back from SEMA 2024. And whoa!
Yeah.
Talk about automotive overload.
It's intense.
It really is.
Like sensory overload, but the best kind.
Seriously. I mean, just picture this.
Yeah.
A 1967 Dodge Charger.
Classic.
But get this. Carbon fiber body and a 1,500 horsepower Elephant engine.
Whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
1,500 horsepower in a 67 Charger. That's insane.
That's SEMA for you.
It's where they take these, like, legendary cars and just crank them up to 11.
Totally. And it's not just about crazy horsepower either.
Oh, definitely not.
Remember that Toyota Tacoma SR built by Ibarra Designs?
Oh, yeah, that Tacoma was sick.
So good.
Perfect example of how huge this whole off-road and overlanding trend is.
Right.
I mean, they gave it a custom lift kit.
Yeah.
Which obviously gives it that aggressive look.
For sure.
But it's not just about looks.
Right.
It increases ground clearance. Better suspension for off-road performance.
That's a huge difference.
And those tires.
Oh, man, those tires.
Gnarly off-road tires. So good. They give you better traction on loose surfaces, like, dirt rocks, sand.
It was like the ultimate adventure mobile.
Ready for anything.
Anything. And speaking of off-road adventures,
Yeah.
Kia really impressed me with their electric camper van concepts.
Oh, yeah, the PV5 WK NDR and the EV9 ADV NTR.
Those are so cool.
It's interesting because they're showing how electric vehicles can be just as capable off-road.
You wouldn't think it.
Right. But imagine this.
Oh.
Rooftop tents.
Huh.
Solar panels.
Okay.
All your gear powered by electricity.
It's amazing.
Silent, sustainable. It's like a whole new way to explore.
I was totally geeking out over Toyota's 4Runner TRD Surf concept.
Your thing was sweet.
It's like they took the classic two-door 4Runner,
Yeah.
gave it this modern makeover,
I know, right?
removable hardtop,
Uh-huh.
waterproof interiors,
Nice.
all the latest touchscreen tech.
They went all out.
It was like retro cool meets modern functionality.
It's a perfect blend.
And you know what? That concept actually speaks to a bigger trend we're seeing at SEMA and in the auto industry in general.
What's that?
Nostalgia and heritage are playing a much bigger role in design these days,
Oh, for sure.
especially when it comes to off-road vehicles.
Yeah, definitely.
There's this like longing for vehicles that remind us of adventure and ruggedness from like taking the best of both worlds,
You got it.
combining classic styling with modern capabilities.
The best of both worlds, for sure.
And speaking of heritage,
Yeah.
the Ring brothers absolutely stole the show with their 12,246 horsepower 1987 Buick Grand National.
No way. 12,246 horsepower
Yeah,
in a Buick Grand National.
you heard that right.
That's insane. What did they do to that thing?
Well, they took this classic American car,
Yeah.
dropped in a twin-turbo V6 engine,
Whoa.
and basically transformed it into a modern-day performance monster.
It's like a sleeper car on steroids.
Seriously. And the craftsmanship was unbelievable.
It always is with the Ring brothers.
They're known for it.
What color was it?
Oh, it was this amazing Azuro Thetis.
Azura Thetis. Isn't that a Porsche color?
It is.
So cool.
It gave the car this sinister look.
I bet.
There was this insane Jeep Gladiator Hellcat built by truck guru and Ryan Dion.
Okay, now we're talking.
I know, right?
A Hellcat-powered Gladiator. That's a recipe for fun.
It was a beast, no doubt.
How much horsepower are we talking?
785 horsepower.
785. That thing must have been a rocket.
It was. And they didn't just stop at the engine.
What else did they do?
They decked it out with metal cloak suspension components
Nice.
for better articulation and durability.
Smart.
Plus, Rigid Industries lighting for maximum visibility off-road.
They really went all out.
They did. It was like something straight out of a Mad Max movie.
No kidding.
It had a winch, roof racks, even a shovel.
A shovel.
Yeah. You know, it's a serious off-roader when it comes with its own shovel.
That's hilarious.
Right. I love it.
So that build just shows how much the aftermarket industry is pushing the envelope,
Absolutely.
making vehicles more capable,
Right.
better suited for specific purposes.
It's not just about looks anymore.
No, sir.
It's about functionality.
Pushing the limits.
And it's not just trucks and SUVs either.
Oh, yeah.
Billet Racing had this slammed Chevrolet Silverado 2500 diesel that was mesmerizing.
A slammed Silverado 2500 diesel.
Yeah. It was so cool.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
I know, right? But they took this heavy-duty workhorse,
Mm-hmm.
transformed it into this sleek, street-focused truck.
Interesting.
The custom suspension, Premium wheels, attention to detail.
It's all about the detail.
It was impressive.
They really took it to the next level.
It was a perfect example of how you can take any vehicle and make it your own.
That's the beauty of SEMA.
It is. And speaking of style, Toyo tires always bring something unique to their tread pass.
Oh yeah, the tread pass is always a highlight.
This year, they had a custom 1974 Rolls-Royce.
A Rolls-Royce.
Yeah. They turned it into this sleek, modern cruiser.
Wow.
And then there was a 66 Ford Bronco Sport.
Classic.
That was fully decked out with performance and off-road upgrades.
Sounds awesome.
It's amazing to see how builders take vehicles from different eras, give them a completely new life.
Totally.
And let's not forget about the electric vehicles that are starting to make their mark at SEMA.
Yeah, that's a trend we're seeing more and more.
For sure.
We saw everything from electric muscle cars to classic cars that had been converted to electric power.
It's really cool.
It's a clear sign that the industry is embracing electrification.
Right.
And we're going to see a lot more EVs at SEMA in the years to come.
Absolutely. One of the most impressive electric builds was Mopar's Electromod.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
A 1967 Plymouth GTX with a fully electric powertrain.
So they kept that iconic GTX styling, but gave it a modern, sustainable heart.
Exactly. It's proof that classic cars can be adapted for the future.
Without losing their soul.
Exactly. And then there was the Toyota GR86 Rally Legacy console.
Man, that was cool.
I know, right? A tribute to Toyota's motorsport heritage.
I love how they tied in their history.
It's a turbocharged 3-cylinder engine.
3-cylinder.
Yeah, with all-wheel drive borrowed from the GR Corolla.
Nice.
And the styling was amazing.
I bet.
Had a roll cage, all these rally-specific modifications.
Sounds like a rally fan's dream.
It was. SEMA is all about pushing the boundaries of performance and design.
It really is.
Drawing inspiration from the past to create something unique and exciting.
And it's not just about the cars themselves.
True.
SEMA is a place to learn about the latest trends and technologies.
Right. Like advanced suspension systems,
cutting-edge lighting,
innovative new materials.
All there.
Did you see the Toyota Tundra Ultimate Tailgate Edition?
Oh, yeah. That thing was wild.
It was ready to host the ultimate tailgate party.
No kidding. What did they have?
5 55-inch weatherproof TVs.
5. That's insane.
I know, right?
What?
And a massive canopy.
Wow.
Plus a premium JDL audio system.
That's over the top in the best way possible.
Right. It makes you wonder what other crazy features we'll see in cars in the future.
It's exciting to think about.
For sure. And speaking of functionality, I was intrigued by the number of manufacturers showcasing single rear-wheel versions of their heavy-duty trucks.
Oh, yeah, the SRW trucks. They're becoming really popular.
Seems like it.
It's because of the advancements in tire technology. Now they can offer similar towing and hauling capacity as the dual rear-wheel trucks.
That's awesome.
Plus, they're easier to maneuver in tight spaces.
That's a good point.
And they often have a sleeker look.
Yeah, they do.
It's a win-win.
Definitely. They're a great option for people who need that heavy-duty capability, but don't want the bulk of a DRW setup.
Makes sense.
And speaking of sleek looks, that slammed Nissan Frontier was quite a sight.
Oh, yeah.
They took a rugged midsize truck,
Yeah.
gave it this sporty, low-slung appearance.
It's cool to see manufacturers thinking outside the box like that.
It is. And they even added a supercharger to the V6 engine,
Nice.
hinting at the performance potential of these midsize trucks.
There's a lot you can do with them.
SEMA really opens your eyes to what's possible.
It does.
It's where you see ordinary cars transformed into extraordinary machines,
Absolutely.
pushing the boundaries of design, performance.
And technology.
It's incredible.
It's like a glimpse into the future of the automotive world.
It really is.
The future that's full of possibilities.
I can't wait to see what they come up with next.
Me neither.
SEMA never disappoints.
It's the ultimate automotive playground.
It really is.
A place where dreams become reality.
And where the passion for cars is on full display.
You got that right. You know, SEMA isn't just about the visual spectacle. It's also a platform for important discussions within the industry. Like we saw presentations and panels addressing sustainability, electrification, the future of mobility.
Right. It's not just about cool cars, but also how the industry is evolving.
Yeah, to meet the challenges of the future.
Exactly.
One of the most interesting trends was the increasing number of classic cars being converted to electric power.
It's like this really cool way to preserve automotive history.
Yeah.
While embracing a more sustainable future.
Right. And it was inspiring to see
It was.
how builders are integrating electric powertrains into these classic vehicles without compromising their character.
It's like giving them a second life.
Totally. And speaking of trends, did you notice how many vehicles had massive entertainment systems built into them?
It's true. Large screen TVs integrated into tailgates and cargo areas were everywhere.
Yeah,
It seems like tailgating and outdoor entertainment are becoming even more popular.
they really are.
And automakers are responding by creating vehicles that can serve as mobile entertainment hubs.
That's cool. It makes you wonder what other innovations we'll see in the future.
I know, right?
Maybe cars will become mobile offices or even living spaces.
It's possible.
The possibilities are endless. They really are. With advancements in technology, we're going to see vehicles become even more versatile and integrated into our lives.
One build that really challenged my perceptions of what a vehicle could be was a 1967 Camaro that had been transformed into an off-road beast.
Oh, yeah, that was a wild one. They took a classic muscle car
I know, right?
and equipped it with all the gear you'd need to tackle the toughest terrain.
It's amazing.
It was a testament to the creativity and ingenuity of the builders at SEMA.
It's amazing to see how they can blend seemingly disparate elements into something truly unique and functional.
For sure.
And it's not just about the finished product, but also about the process and the stories behind these builds.
Exactly. Every vehicle at SEMA has a story to tell,
It's true.
a testament to the passion and dedication of the people who built it.
And that passion was evident everywhere you looked.
It really was.
It's like being part of a community of like-minded individuals who share a love for cars and the thrill of customization.
Absolutely. SEMA is more than just a car show. It's a celebration of the human spirit, the drive to create, and the passion that fuels the automotive world.
Speaking of passion, I was really impressed by the number of electric off-road vehicles on display.
Yeah, me too.
It seems like the industry is recognizing that off-road enthusiasts are also looking for environmentally friendly options.
Absolutely. And with advancements in battery technology and electric powertrains, we're seeing electric off-road vehicles that can deliver impressive performance and capability.
It's exciting to see how sustainability is becoming a bigger part of the off-roading world.
Totally.
And it's not just about showcasing vehicles.
Yeah.
SEMA is also a platform for businesses to connect and collaborate.
That's right. SEMA is where manufacturers, suppliers, distributors, and retailers come together.
Right. To showcase their products.
Forge partnerships.
And drive innovation within the industry.
Exactly.
It's a reminder that the automotive world is a collaborative ecosystem.
Uh-huh.
And it's not just about big companies either.
Definitely not. SEMA provides a platform for smaller businesses and independent builders to showcase their talents and connect with a wider audience.
That's one of the things that makes SEMA so special.
I agree.
It's a place where creativity and craftsmanship are celebrated, regardless of the size of the operation.
And the enthusiasm of everyone involved is contagious.
Yeah.
You can't help but feel inspired.
It's true.
By the passion and dedication of the people who make the automotive world so vibrant.
It's a reminder that cars are more than just machines.
Totally.
They're expressions of our individuality, our creativity, and our love for all things automotive.
SEMA is a celebration of that love.
Yeah.
It's an event that leaves you feeling energized.
For sure.
And optimistic about the future of the automotive industry.
Speaking of the future, one of the most interesting builds I saw was a Restomodded Land Cruiser.
Oh, yeah, that was a clever build.
Right. They took a classic Land Cruiser body and mounted it on a modern chassis and drivetrain, combining the iconic look of the original with the performance and reliability of contemporary components.
It's the best of both worlds.
It really is. It was a great example of how builders are finding innovative ways to bridge the gap between the past and the present.
For sure, SEMA challenges our perceptions of what's possible. And inspires us to think outside the box when it comes to customizing and modifying vehicles.
And it's not just about pushing the boundaries of design and technology.
It's not.
It's also about preserving automotive history.
Yeah.
And ensuring that classic vehicles can continue to be enjoyed for generations to come.
That's important.
SEMA is a reminder that the automotive world is built on a foundation of passion and heritage.
Absolutely.
It's a celebration of the past, present, and future of the automobile.
And it's an event that's accessible to everyone.
It is.
Whether you're a seasoned car enthusiast or just starting to explore the world of automotive customization.
That's true.
SEMA is a place where you can learn, connect, and be inspired by the incredible talent and creativity of the people who make the automotive world so vibrant and exciting.
It's an experience that leaves you feeling energized and optimistic about the future of the automotive industry.
You got it.
It really struck me how SEMA wasn't just a visual feast.
Right.
It was a sensory overload in the best way possible.
It was.
The roar of engines, the smell of fresh paint and tire rubber,
It all adds to the experience.
all added to the excitement.
It's like walking into a living, breathing automotive dream. And, you know, it wasn't all about the big, flashy builds either. Some of the most interesting things I saw were the smaller details.
Yeah.
The innovative gadgets, the clever solutions that people came up with.
Oh, yeah. Of like what? Give me an example.
Well, I was really fascinated by this new windshield-mounted light from Mopar.
Okay.
They've taken one of those auxiliary lights that's usually fixed on the A-pillar
Right.
and made it so you can rotate it 360 degrees,
Wow.
point it down for tire changes,
Oh.
to the side for tight trails,
Oh, that's smart.
even straight ahead for extra illumination.
Nice.
Such a simple idea, but so practical.
Those little innovations can make a big difference.
So-
It shows that the aftermarket industry is always looking for ways to improve functionality and make our lives a little bit easier.
Exactly. And that spirit of innovation was evident everywhere at SEMA.
Yeah.
It's what drives this industry forward and keeps things exciting for enthusiasts.